Hello, and thank you for joining me for Real Estate, Religion, and You. My name is Sylvia Black, and I'm your host today. I'm a licensed real estate broker and owner of affordable homes and apartments in Williamsville. And I have a website, it's affordablehomesandapartments.com, which you can be free to visit for further information. Today I want to talk to you about the home buying process. Last week we talked about the subsidies that are available in my book, Free Money for Home Buyers. And we're going to be talking a little bit about that today, but also we're going to be talking about the home buying process, just a little bit. Last week we talked about subsidy grants, which is a forgivable loan. We also talked about down payment and closing cost assistance, as well as construction forgivable loans, even in the suburbs. We talked about weatherization programs, and we talked about the Section 8 homeownership voucher program. I think that's something that a lot of people don't know anything about. The Section 8 homeownership voucher program, if you wish to purchase a home for the first time but need help meeting your monthly mortgage and other homeownership expenses, there is a program that will help you, and it's called the Section 8 homeownership voucher program. If you're on Section 8 already, you have to be on Section 8 for a year and working. Income limits do vary. Receiving disability or Social Security, and you could qualify for a mortgage to buy your house with your Section 8 homeownership voucher, and the monthly mortgage payment by the homeowner is generally 30%. That means that you as a homeowner, you will be paying 30% of your mortgage, just like you would be paying 30% of your rent with your rental voucher. And for further information on that, give us a call or email us at sblack3001@gmail.com. Please don't hesitate to visit my website at sblack3001@gmail.com, and you can actually sign up online right there, and then an agent will be in touch with you shortly. You can visit my YouTube address at sblack3001 for free videos. And if you can't attend the workshops in person, there will be videos online that you will be able to take advantage of. We will be giving a first-time home buyer homeowner workshop, which is free of charge, at the Bailey Delavan Library, which is going to be on Monday, September 21st. It is the first and the third Monday of each month, starting in September on the third Monday, and that's from 6 to 7:30 p.m. right in the lower level of the Bailey Delavan Library. For further information on that, please email me at sblack3001@gmail.com for further information. Today we want to talk about the home buying process. Okay, now this section will lead you through the steps of buying and process and how to decide if you're actually ready to buy a home today or if you need to wait. Take our home buyer education programs. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, the book also talks about, it has a list of home owner education programs and housing counseling agencies in the book. They offer a variety of services free of charge. Some of the down payment and closing cost assistance program that you take advantage of, you would have to register and take the class and graduate through them. But not all of the programs are contingent upon that. And we'll talk about that in detail when you come to my workshop on East Delavan Library on Monday the 21st, which is the third Monday in September, from 6 to 7 p.m. in the lower level, and it's absolutely free. It's a homeowner education program. And we will be talking about free money for home buyers. Other topics that we will talk about in this session will be help for homeowners facing the loss of your home, tenants' rights. We have investors' workshops that we'll be talking about. And we'll also be talking about how to turn rundown buildings into huge profits using other people's money. We'll be talking about HUD sales and voucher programs for landlords. We'll be talking about successful property management. And in our landlord tenants' rights workshop, we'll be talking about how tenants can help with violations, how you can get results done when your landlord is not responding to your requests to fix your apartment. Okay, now today we're talking about the buying process. Now buying a home is an exciting process, but it is also a serious commitment both in terms of cost and maintenance. And it requires a lot of thought. There are some important factors that you should consider before you embark on the path of becoming a homeowner that will help you determine if now is the right time to buy. 4 factors to consider when thinking about buying a home. And there are more than 4, but there are a few that I'm going to mention today. How steady is your job history? When you buy a house, you will probably need to get a mortgage loan. Having a steady job history will help to convince the lender that you will be able to pay back the loan and pay it on time. Generally, if you have held each of the jobs you have had in the 2 years, the mortgage lender will consider your job history steady. And I do believe, though, if you have had several jobs in the last 2 years, as long as there's no gap in between, you're still considered having a steady work history. If you have changed jobs frequently and there are gaps in between, then that could be a problem. But if you have changed jobs and there were no gaps in between, then I believe that would still be considered history, as long as you've been working steadily for the last 2 years. Now, how is your credit? Do you know how your credit is? Well, we here at Affordable Homes can help you figure out your credit. What we do is we run a credit report, the same as the banks and the mortgage companies do. This is another measure of readiness to buy a house to determine if you are ready to buy a house or not. Because you will have to make mortgage payments each month, lenders want to know what your ability is to repay the loans by examining how you have been paying your bills in the past. Okay, now in order to gauge your consistency in paying bills, a lender will order a credit report, and that means they have to get your Social Security number. So before you give out your Social Security number, make sure that's the lender that you want to deal with. And Affordable Homes, we will help walk you through the process. In some cases, we actually go with our clients into the bank and we sit there with you. We try to let you do the talking, but in some cases, we know that the process can be intimidating, so we walk with you and, in an effort to lessen the intimidation, to give you a little more comfort, to make you feel a little more comfortable in the process so that you can actually conduct and make a decision. Because in reality, we're working for you. Me as your real estate broker, I'm working for you. The lender, they're working for you. The attorney, they're working for you. The title insurance company, they're working for you. We're all working for you. You are the boss in this home buying process. So what we try to do is to teach you how to take an assertive role, how to take the boss role. This is your chance to be the boss now. So now you tell us what to do. You choose the lender who you want. You choose the contractor if you have to choose a contractor. All of the decisions are your decision to make. And I want to emphasize that. I'm not going to emphasize it. I can't emphasize it enough. That your decision. You make the final decision. You let nobody talk you into doing anything you're not ready to do. If you're not sure, then you go home and think about it and you talk it over with loved ones. But you don't do anything unless you are absolutely sure that you are ready to do it. Okay, now, do you have a credit history? Some people don't have a credit history, and we call this alternative credit. Alternative credit is if you haven't established any credit at all. You have never had a car loan, you've never had a credit card, you never had a mortgage, never applied for a loan or anything. This is what we call alternative credit. And alternative credit is perhaps your electric and gas bill, which is 2 items, and all you need is 4. Your telephone bill is 1. Okay, you could have an internet bill now. That could be another one. A renter center bill. That could be another bill. Anything that can be verified. They don't necessarily have to report it to the credit bureau, but as long as it can be verified that you actually have an established history, and we would like to look at least a year, maybe. Let's say a year. Maybe 2 to be on the safe side, of regular payments that we know that you will actually have a better chance at qualifying for a mortgage. And we here at Affordable Homes wants to help make that happen. Now, have you saved up money for a down payment? It's important, yes, that you save up money, because when you go to the bank, you are going to need some money. You can't just go to the bank with no money at all. You have to have some of your own money. With all the free money that's out there and available to you, the down payment and closing cost assistance, the subsidy grants that are available, the Section 8 home ownership voucher, the weatherization programs, all of that, the grants, the construction loans, you will still have to have some of your own money in order to be able to close the deal. You cannot come to the table with no money at all. So now is the time that we must start getting into the habit of helping you learn and practice how to start saving money. That's what we're going to work with you and help you do. how to learn how to start saving money and putting money away. Even if it's not a lot of money, it doesn't have to be a lot, a dollar here, a dollar there, or whatever, just as long as you get in the habit of saving. Because buying a house is a serious commitment that you must make, and it's